Hello friends, today, let's understand what the critical path and critical duration are and learn how to find them. Before we dive into that, let's first define these two important terms. The critical path in project management is the longest sequence of tasks that must be completed on time for the project to be finished by its deadline. Now, the critical duration is the total time required to complete all the tasks on the critical path from start to finish. For example, I have a table with 3 columns: activity, precedence, and duration. The activity column lists activities from A to J, and the corresponding precedence relationships are listed in the next column. To simplify, activity C has a precedence of activity A, meaning activity C will start only after activity A is completed. And the duration refers to the total amount of time required to complete that specific task. Now, let's begin drawing the critical path.
First, let us go to activity A. Since it does not have the precedence relationship, let us start drawing the network. Likewise, activity B does not have the precedence too. Now I will draw B from the same point of activity A. Let us go to C. C has the precedence activity, that is A, meaning C is started after the completion of activity A. Similarly, if you see in the table the precedence activity of D is B, let us draw D now from B. If you see in the table, the precedence relationship of G is C and D. Hence activity D is connected to C. So when preparing the network, we have to closely look at the table. Now, moving to E, as its precedence relationship is with B, E will start from the B. The precedence relationship of activity, F, is also B. Hence let us also draw F. Now to G, which has precedence activity C and D. Let us draw a line from here to this point. Again, let us draw H from E and I from F, lastly J from I. Now we have the complete network. Next we find the path and the corresponding duration. Now the path we have are: for path A to C to G, the total duration we have is 6 plus 7 plus 8, which is 21. Likewise for path B to D to G, the total duration we have is 4 plus 8 equals to 20. Similarly for B to E to H, the total duration we have is 4 plus 8 plus 22, which is 34. For the path B to F to J, the total duration we have is 21. And finally for the duration B to F to I to H, the total duration we have is 33. As per our definition, the path having the longest duration is the critical path. Here the longest duration is 34, hence in this network B, E, H is the critical path, and 34, which is the longest period, is the critical duration. If you like this video, please like and subscribe.